Hey everybody, welcome. Welcome to the infinite regression. Ah ha ha. The infinite regression, a fate from which you will never escape. I'm sorry, it just goes on and on and on. Just like me. But don't worry, look. It's the thing. It's the thing. Okay. Uh, so we've been trotting out people to read these words on this slide, because we used to have this guy, real troublemaker. You all agree with me, yeah? He was looking for trouble? Will you swear to that in court? Braxton, looking at you, buddy. Will you swear to that in court? Will you back up your old pal? Your old pal Rem, huh? You can back me up? You gonna be there? If you're gonna be there, you gotta put on a shirt and tie. Clean up a little bit, It's a court date. It's a real actual court date. That's actually kind of significant because I don't want to have the show be put out of business because of a frivolous lawsuit. Okay, Braxton, am I making my... Okay, I see. Yeah, this guy's already, several leaves into the devil's lettuce. That's right. I know what Braxton's been up to. He's been sucking down those jazz cigarettes. Yes, the kind you find in jazz clubs. The very same. Oh, this guy. Writers, am I right? You all know, you all have your own respective writing teams, yes? Anyway, writers. Right? Oh, Braxton, you're no help. You're not going to help me. What about you, Ian? Ian? This guy's, popping his pimples. It's disgusting. It's really, ooh. Hey Ian, what you taking care of them whiteheads with there, buddy? Oh, the reset button pusher, the little wire reset button thing for a Lenovo tablet. Interesting choice, I guess. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and ask you to not come to court. We're trying to put a good face on this entire case, and, my face will be there. I have a good face. Yes, I do. You've seen it many times. It's good. It's good face. You've seen it on the underside of park benches. Supposed to put it on the back of the bench, if not the top. Places where people see it. This guy did a whole bench campaign putting my face on the underside of benches. Some publicity we get around here. Anyway, we'd fix it if this guy weren't Chaz's nephew. That's right, Chaz. Now we're talking about you. Yeah, that's right. Round robin coming around the room. Here we go. I said I wasn't going to do it. This is a very important episode. Obviously, we have very important things to discuss, and we have another audition to take care of today. Somebody else, we had Mr. Crankshaft, who is serving 10 to 12, and hopefully we won't have to deal with him again, but I have my fears. Anyway, and we had what was his name? Flurgan Blurgan? Something like that. Certain Scandinavian gentleman had a certain lilt in the way he said it, but I don't know. It seemed like trouble. It's getting a little lippy, and those Scandinavians and communism. Don't want to get that started here in America. Anyway, so Ixnay on the Ami K, right? Chaz, we in agreement? Chaz. Oh, you're sending inappropriate text messages to your daughter's former best friend, aka your latest and most embarrassing wife. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You just keep cashing them checks, buddy. I guess that's what you do. Anyway, Clarissa is already under the table. Hey, Clarissa, are there any ads for the show under there? Any ads for the show? She's not listening. Anyway, a bunch of professionals we got here. Aiden with his douche canoe parents, bringing them around to visit. Really? Really? They seem like a disease vector. Last thing we need here is a Rona outbreak. We don't need that. We don't need that from your douche canoe parents. I know they're anti-vaxxers. I know that, Aiden. They wouldn't have named you that if they weren't the kind of terrible people who don't believe in vaccines. I mean, come on. Anyway. Kaysen, get off, Clarissa. Oh, God. Anyway. These people, I tell you, a class operation we got here. Real good stuff, Chaz. You know, it's not like we couldn't just clean house, as I've suggested many times. Start over with some young, fresh faces that know how to get things done. Faces that don't mind when you compliment them on their body and the way their new skirt hugs every taut curve as it falls voluptuously to the floor. And wait, okay, back to it. Anyway, let's just inject some new young blood, shall we? Anyway, who do we have auditioning? Okay. Yeah, this, okay. Yeah. So it says here that you're some sort of Shakespearean-trained actor. That'll be interesting. I mean, it's not Shakespeare, but certainly somebody who can bring some acting thunder. That might be fun. Anyway, where's the name? Oh, here it is. It's Bertrand Cobblesworth. Is that it? Bertrand Cobblesworth. Trained Shakespearean actor Bertrand Cobblesworth. That sounds... Have I heard of that? Have I heard of you before? I haven't. Okay. Well, we're certainly going to give him his opportunity. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes another audition. You let us know. Call the hotline, and, operators will be standing by to answer your calls and hear what you think of each of these auditions as they happen. So be ready, be by your telephones. You can call the hotline live, and we'll see what you're thinking right here on the show. And the number for the hotline will be on your screens now. Anyway, so Bertrand, Mr. Cobblesworth, which do you prefer? Bertrand. Okay, good, down-to-earth chap. I can see that. Anyway, Bertrand, whenever you're ready, we would love to hear you read these words on this slide. Weekend Type Fun, Volume 34. Wow. Did y'all hear that? Did you hear that? That was, hey, you know what? Let's get some applause. Right? Chaz? No. High as a kite. Ian? Still working them pimples. Chaz? Oh, don't send that. Oh, God. Anyway, regardless, Now that we've been properly introduced, let's get right into it. Here we go. With your host, Rem Pemberton of the Clemson Pembertons. That's me. That's right, your host, with an adequate amount. Come on, Rem, let's start this serious episode with a theme song. Oh, that's right. You all don't know about the serious episode yet, but you will soon. Just hang in there. Here we go. Theme song, Out of Tuners, take it away.
This is the theme we have for the show. The theme we have for the freaking show.
Ja. Wow, that was, Out of Tuners, that was more normal than usual. I mean, I'm used to normal, but that's a level of normal that I hadn't experienced before. Anyway, this week's episode, a special news report. Parents freak out because of the trends your children are involved in that you didn't even know about. Your kids are probably on drugs. Wait until after this awkward local commercial to find out more. Are you in the market for a gently run-over mattress but don't know where to find one? Come on down to Slouchy Tony's, where we got freeway mattresses for every room in your house. Neighbor's weird kid coming for a sleepover? Don't let him pee on your bed. Plop this guy on your rec room floor. Need a place for your in-laws to crash? Show them how you really feel by letting them sleep in comfort and style on the floor of your den in this custom drag queen-sized mattress. Society telling you not to put a pile of used mattresses in your kitchen? Put society on notice with our buy 3 get 1 free sale. Punk nephew kicked out of another boarding school? He may have to sleep outside, but he'll sleep like a king on this California twin. Come and see our new showroom under the overpass where the I-10 meets the I-95 and tell him Slouchy Tony sent you. No cops. Your kids are on drugs. The next time you're eavesdropping on your children, you'll probably hear them using newfangled slang terms like uwu, oni-chan, and kimochi yamate. If you hear your kids use any of these terms, it is a sign that they are definitely on drugs. These aren't innocent slang terms like the ones we used when we were kids. These are known street terms for a new illegal drug from Japan that your kids are definitely already addicted to. The drug is called hentai, and as many as 5 in 4 American teens are already hopelessly hooked. Kids as young as 5 have been heard talking about uwu and are unlikely to ever live a normal addiction-free life. In a related story, your kids are probably involved in a new type of computer crime called hacking. Hacking is an activity in which internet punks like your kids intentionally mess with our computers in ways we don't know how to fix. Oh, but our kids never go down to your newsroom to mess with your computers. They only use the one here at the house, we hear you idiotic parents say. Well, we here at Serious Ass News can't help but wonder how you two ever got a procreation license to begin with. Your kids aren't using our computers in person. They commit their hacking crimes on the cybers and information speed highways called the interweb. This interweb is probably where they're getting their hentai in the first place. Sneaky criminals like your kids can access our computers from your home and give us false search results when we go to our database to find out more about these drugs your kids are on. One of your kids changed all our pictures of the hentai drugs to pictures of cartoon girls who appear to be on the drug, due to their rolled eyes and drippy tongues. Truly, this is the face of addiction. There were even images too disturbing to be shown in unedited form, in which doped-up cartoon hentai addicts put globs of mayonnaise on their faces for some reason. We even found one extremely disturbing picture which shows a girl so confused by the hentai drug she thought an octopus was her gynecologist. We cannot stress enough that it was your kids, while under the influence of this dangerous drug, who committed these computer crimes. As soon as this program is over, kick in their door and confront them about it. But first, another commercial break. Do you like goats? Because I sure as hell don't. Hi, I'm aging actress who is too much of a Samantha to get the streep roles, Deborah Smitherington. I bought a local farm where the good roles stopped coming in, but the farm turns out to be lousy with goats. The goats are free. Please come take them before they destroy what's left of my oregano garden. For every 5 goats you take, I'll give you one of my many People's Choice Awards. Your son's secret double life. You, dumb parent, may be thinking that your son is one of the good ones, because he claims to follow the teachings of one Jesus of Nazareth, the leader of an obscure Jewish offshoot religion. We here at Serious Ass News have uncovered something about this Jesus that you parents will surely want to know. If you take the name Jesus and reverse the letters, you get Susie J, which we all know is ancient Hebrew for Sussy J. But who is this Sussy J? If you take Susie J and reverse the letters again, we will get the name of this so-called Sussy J. Letter reversal, it works every time. Sussy J is none other than Jesus, the known rapscallion, ne'er-do-well, and all-around miscreant, Jesus. Jesus has been seeing your son for months as his secret gay lover. God, when I'm under the influence, that gay kiss looks amazing. Anyway, even though your son is engaging in the perfectly acceptable practice of homosexuality, he and Jesus have been seen cooking, selling, and using crystal meth. Just to be clear, here's a graphic about how we feel about those two very different things. Anyway, your son is just another statistic in the war on gay boyfriends who seem nice enough at first, but eventually pressure your son into a life of drug addiction. All I can say is, thank God it's meth and not hentai. After this short commercial break, we'll tell you what sort of crazy, unbelievable nonsense will get you to believe your infant is getting into. Hey, what's this? You were watching our news station, and now there's something that looks like our news program, but clearly isn't our news program. Anyway, this is a commercial for you to watch our news programs. A commercial which is currently taking you away from the very programs it is advertising for. We'll return to our news programs, but not before telling you how trustworthy and reliable we are. Not like that network on the other side of the aisle, which is full of lies and misinformation. Serious ass news. Blow it out your ass if you think we're talking out of ours. You're not so innocent infant. There is really no nice way to put this, but we here at Serious Ass News are dead certain about this report, and we're just going to have to come out and say it. We here at Serious Ass News have received information from an unnamed source, which leads us to believe that your child is involved in some sort of liberal Hollywood sex scandal. Your child has been seen on the premises of Comet Ping Pong, a liberal elite sex ring fronting as a pizzeria in Washington, D.C. We know that Cosmic Ping Pong can't be a pizzeria, as it claims to be, because it doesn't contain the word pizza in the name of the so-called restaurant. Think of the well-known pizza chains like Pizza Hut, Peter Piper Pizza, and Papa John's. While your child was on the premises of Comet Ping Pong, they raped several liberal elites, including this man who looks a lot like Tom Hanks with a black bar on his face, and this woman who looks like Oprah Winfrey with a black bar on her face. Your child is also suspected of having raped Hillary Clinton right out of the presidency. People are still upset about that. You know that, right? Sources within your child's sex ring have been quoted as saying that your child raped Mr. Hanks and Ms. Winfrey in an attempt to, quote, acquire some of their inexplicable star power, unquote. We here at Serious Ass News only hope that you can convey a message to your child to just please leave Kamala Harris alone. I mean, just treat her how Biden has treated her since the election. Aw, snap. That's a snap that's sad because it's true. Vote Tuck Rudman for Kenny's real dad. Tuck Rudman isn't some smooth-talking lawyer like Linda's new boyfriend, Derek. I'll make you leave my office next time, Derek. So when it's time to vote on what the court decides about who is the real dad, vote for Tuck Rudman. He's the one that had the sex that created Kenny in the first place. So he should be the real dad, not Derek. Also, take me back, Linda. I've changed. BTS Overdrive? By now, you've probably heard of the international pop sensations and boys who wear more makeup than any girl ever should, BTS. If you're a parent who has been inundated with facts about J-Hope, who isn't even anyone's favorite member of the group, I'm about to make your life 1,000% better. BTS stands for Beelzebub's Teen Servants. It really does. Listen to this BTS track entitled Butter, played backwards. See if you can hear the evil message beneath the backward music. Listen again while reading the evil words that are definitely in what is definitely Butter by BTS. Those are the real lyrics of BTS's Butter. Disgusting, isn't it? Truly evil. Truly the work of a band whose real name is Beelzebub's Teen Servants. Yes, you know it's true. Their evil ways drive teens away from the one and only true God, Emmylou Harris. As a servant of the one and only true God, you are not merely allowed, but bound by a sacred trust to destroy all BTS memorabilia. That is a real copy of a real BTS album being burned. I encourage you to do the same. Show's over. No closure. This program was made possible by the Igneous and Gertrudina Buttcomer Foundation and by viewers like you. Promotional considerations provided by Ralph Morgan's Extra Strangly Snakes, the Lonely Ass Librarians Guild, Grandpappy True Reel's Foul-Smelling Balms and Gruels, and the one and only true God. This program was directed and performed by Rem Pemberton. I'll pay you $100 if you keep it under an hour. Oh, look at this. Look who owes whom $100. Thank you very much. Right there in the palm. Put the 100. Thank you for the hundo, good sir. Written by Braxton White Guy. All hope abandoned. Huh? He looks like he abandoned all hope. Theme song by the Out of Tuners. Way to keep it more normal than usual, guys. A presentation of Non-Sober Badger Productions. Boy howdy. A subsidiary of the large, boring-sounding corporation with surprisingly questionable business practices. Lawful Asset Holdings Incorporated. A branch of the intentionally vague corporation whose purpose may never be known. The Blaine Group. And communism. It's not dead yet, suckers. This week's lucky listener getaway giveaway goes to Danilo Danny Piccirilli. Wait, is that the Danny from Miami who got a handy after groping every nook and cranny on the fanny of his Pakistani nanny? Really? He's the same guy. Wow, that guy was a legend in 3rd grade. Our lucky winner wins a partial expense paid vacation to scenic downtown Rio Rancho, New Mexico, where you'll stay at the fabulous Travel Lodge and dine at the lovely Cracker Barrel, where the real crackers eat, just off the interstate, within walking distance from the hotel. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's all we got. This is a short one. Golly. Short and sweet. Well, it was short. Sweet? I don't know. That's for you to decide. But we kept it short. That's probably better, right? I mean, people don't watch my long videos. Well, they don't watch them all the way through. I mean, I'm the only one. Hey, if you make it all the way to the end, I would say comment, but then I sound like one of those guys who's like, hey, comment and ring that bell and like and subscribe. I do not promote my channel at all. As a matter of fact, I openly question why you are watching this at all, ever. But yeah. But not for like stats, but if you actually made it this far in this video, just put it in a comment and I'll be like, oh, you guys, you're wasting your life. Anyway, speaking of wasting my life, I gotta go do some of that. I've got to, lay in the bed with the missus, watch a little TV program or something, wasting it the way you're supposed to, as God intended. And of course, when I say God, I mean Emmylou Harris. How many times can I remind you? She is the one and only true God. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this one. We will see you in the next one. Okay. Bye.